Welcome to Octaves. My name is Jack and I want to teach you to be a better worship piano player. One of the best parts about being piano players is the fact that we get to use such a wide range of notes. With each area of the piano becomes a distinct character and tone. Today we're going to focus on the high ends, and I want to show you 3 effective techniques that you can use to employ a greater command over the high ends of the piano. Octaves is where worship pianists come to pursue excellence. I want to help you transform your playing, so I've created a free resource that will help you take your playing to the next level. I've put together a worksheet and a video lesson titled 3 Chords to Upgrade Your Sound. Now, these are chords that I play every weekend on almost every song I play at the church, and I find that these add interest, taste, and beauty to these songs. If you have 15 minutes today, then you can sit down at your piano, watch the video lesson, and play through these chords and put these chords in your vocabulary. And my promise to you is that you can use these as soon as this weekend. Click the link in the description and I'll send you my completely free 3 Chords to Upgrade Your Sound worksheet and video lesson. These chords have served me very well, and I hope they serve you well also. Don't miss out on this. You'll be glad that you took the time to watch this lesson and put these chords in your own vocabulary. Now let's get back to the video. Here's a short melody we will work with. There's nothing wrong with the way this sounds, but we can make it sound better. For our first technique, let's check out what we could do with octaves. When we play it like this, we hear something that resembles a wind chime or a celeste. We hear more air in the notes now. We can take this technique to the next level by adding a note in between our octave. So from our top note, let's count down a third, and we'll add a third below the top note. Now that sounds even better. You could use this in a lot of songs, especially during quiet moments like an interlude before a bridge or the first part of a bridge. Let's use What a Beautiful Name as an example. You could start like this. And that sounds fine, that sounds good. Now when things start to pick up, you can play it in octaves. Now it sounds more developed. We can take it one step further by adding our third below the top note. This will sound good down here too. Now what we've done is we've taken one simple melody and we've come up with 3 different ways to play it. So every time we hear the melody, we hear something new. We've taken the melody, we've developed it, we've expanded it, and there's a new level of interest every time we play it. So let's go back to our original example melody. Now let's try harmonizing it with a 6th below. And this will be our second technique. So play the original melody in your pinky now. And for each note, now count 6 notes below. Now we've harmonized the melody. We've added another voice that moves in parallel motion with the original melody. That sounds nice. It sounds nice up here too. There we go. We could be a little bit flexible with each interval as well. So let's try this. 6th, 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 5th. And now we hear a different resolution on the last note of our pattern. Harmonizing the melody with 6ths is our second technique. Our third technique is what I call the Arpeggiator technique. Take a listen. So now I've taken our melody, I've shortened it, I'm playing it rapidly and softly. Now I'm using 16th notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. This is an interesting texture you can add to a song, and this will cut above what the rest of the band is doing as well. You could try playing this technique in octaves. Yeah, even up here. Or in 2 octaves. You could try different patterns in each hand. So on our right hand, let's play the melody, and on our left hand, let's play an F major 7 chord. Notice how rich and how full that sounds, even though we're not playing any low notes at all. I like to use this effect in a building section of a song to add rhythmic intensity and tension. I found that all these techniques work well in a worship context. These devices translate to many songs, and if you can understand and command the high end of the piano, you have more tools in your toolbox to add parts that are creative, add parts that will be heard above what the rest of the band is doing. You can add textures, and if you can add these high notes, you have the chance to be the highest instrument in the entire band and to be the highest thing in the mix, maybe besides the cymbals. So don't neglect this part of the keyboard because it's one of the best parts about being a piano player. It's this wide range. Thanks for listening. Happy practicing.